welcome back everyone to Tarantula Exotics, and today's video is inspired by a top 10 list from the Tarantula Collective. He just posted it this week. I wanted to kind of cap off on his list on best Christmas gifts for tarantula keepers, and so I'm going to kind of do a review on a cage I just picked up on Amazon. I will have a picture of it up here so you guys can see it, or maybe up there, wherever I have more room. I'll post a picture of it. That will be what it looks like when it's built. Now these are available for around $25, and today's question really comes down to, is it worth the $25 or is it not going to be worthwhile to pick up? And we're going to be answering that with a series of tests. First of all, we're going to try and build it because it does come unassembled, as you guys can see in the one video here. Yeah, I have a second camera set up so you guys can see it. You know what I mean. Anyways, so we're going to try and figure out whether or not it's worth it. We're going to find out how difficult it is to build. We're going to find out, once it's built, how sturdy it is. We're going to test it for airflow to make sure there's plenty of airflow in here, while also testing it for how well it holds substrate. Now, I've had some of these assembled or ready to assemble cages in the past, and my biggest complaint is they don't hold substrate. We're going to find out if this one is any different. And of course, if you guys do want to purchase one of these for yourself, I will have a link down below to the Amazon page where I got it from. It is not an affiliate link. I don't get any money for it. I just want to share it with you guys so you guys can make that decision on your own. If you guys do want to go ahead and buy it, you're more than welcome to, and if not, that's okay too. So with that being said, we're going to get down to here and start trying to build this thing. I'm going to do a time lapse of it, so hopefully it looks okay. And if that all works out well, we'll come back up top and I'll finish my thoughts on it, on whether or not it's reviewable or whether or not it's usable, and my overall review on it as well. So let's get down to it. Alright, so as you guys can see here, it comes with these little, hopefully you guys can see those. These little ring things. I'm guessing this is to like lock into place. There is one magnet in here, which is kind of the reason why I was interested in it, is it does have a magnet locking mechanism. And then of course it comes like this, so we have all the pieces in here. Clearly from China, so we'll see what we expect from it. We're going to open this up and we are going to try and put this together for you guys. Okay, I'm going to pause the video right here. I'm going to take all this stuff off so we can see the quality of the acrylic and how good it is to see through, and then I will resume the video in just a second. Alright, so as you can see, it took me a little while, but I got them all torn off for the protective layer. They are actually super clear and transparent, so I'm very pleased with that. And of course we have little rings here, so we'll be getting those out to start the assembly. And so I'm going to dump these guys all out. Alright, so I believe it was, that's the top piece like that. Yes, no. Okay, unfortunately the table isn't the cleanest, so we already got some specs on here, but okay, like that. So this is going to go in from here. I'm probably going to get a ton of fingerprints on this, so if I don't get too many, I'm going to take these things and wrap it around to like lock it in place. Okay, so I got these little rubber band things. Push that in, and hopefully this is correct. Just like that. Okay, it actually went on relatively easy. So let's hope the next one goes on pretty easy as well. And it stretches over. Hopefully I got that on camera, but that was not too bad at all. Okay, so like that. Okay, that's gonna be the front. That's gonna be back. So I'm building this backwards, but that's okay. These guys on next. So that. Grab our little seals.
these guys on here. Lift it up a little bit. Alright. Like that. I'm hoping these seals might help with making the substrate a little bit more leak-proof. I guess there's only like one way to find that out for sure, but I'm trying to switch camera angles here. Hopefully you guys can see it on there. Yeah, that was actually a tough one, but that was just because of the camera angle and my position of my arms. But there we go. So it's going to be back, front with the magnet right here, and then the top is going to be on like this. This is going to like attach onto the magnet. Okay, got it. Which means like this. Okay, so plug this one in next on the side. Right. Yep. Like that. Okay. These little band things around here. Just like that. This side. There. Okay. Here. Here. I'm really hoping this thing holds substrate because right now I'm actually really liking it, especially with how clear it is. That's something that I find is kind of difficult to find when you're doing improvised enclosures, especially like the Rubbermaids and like the bins. But it's a decent size for like a juvenile, maybe 2-inch kind of thing. Definitely more terrestrial. I don't see this working out too well for arboreal, but I guess we'll see if there's a way to chain break that. I'm sure I'll probably get another one of these to try that out. But for now, this is going to be used, and it's lost and lost it, for terrestrials and fossorials. Okay, hopefully they give me extra elastics because I just flung one across the room. No, it looks like I'll have some extras here, I think. Okay, 2 left. We have, I think we have at least 1 extra elastic here. Alright, so we've got the base pretty much done. Now it's time to get this guy on there. Let's hope that's enough room. And then all I have, so hopefully nothing goes flying everywhere. Oh, there we go. Okay, so is that in right? I think it is. Okay, yeah, it looked a little crooked, but that's okay. No gap at the back, which is good. So obviously want to check there for like big gaps. When you open it up, there's no gap at all actually when you open it up. So that's pretty good. I'm pretty impressed with that. And then of course this thing will just go into here. Should just snap into place. Let's see if I can get that in. I think it's just gonna be something like that. I think. Maybe. Definitely goes that way. Got it locked in there. No. This. Alright, so I might have to glue this in place because it's not really doing anything. I mean, I could push this all the way down, and as you see here, I can just pull it from underneath here. The magnet's decent, but it's not like the strongest magnet I've had, so I wouldn't expect too much, but yeah. It's pretty much going to come in through here underneath the bottom, and then it's going to click into place like that. But that is finished product. So, as far as trying to use it as an arboreal cage, I mean, setting this up like this, you could cover the bottom holes and like halfway up the sides, but realistically this is definitely meant to be more of a terrestrial / fossorial one. Overall, I'm actually kind of pleased with it. So the big question now is, will it hold substrate? So we're going to pour some in here, and let's see how it does. Okay, I'm gonna pour this in somewhat slowly. I'll make sure we get enough in there. And I could have cut the bowl a little bigger, but I didn't. Stand up for this, see if this gets easier. Let's make this hole just a little bit bigger. Let's see if that stuff's here. So far, other than what I've spilled, and you can see there the clasp just came off, but I'm not seeing anything shaking or falling from the bottom here. Of course, the really clean plexiglass just has now totally dirty, but we're testing to see if it holds substrate, so that was to be expected. Okay, I think that should be pretty much good. Oh, look at that, I'm a pro. I have to learn from my mistakes or something. Alright, let's flatten this all out. Alright, I can maybe add a little bit more later on depending on what I put in here, but overall, it holds substrate, so that's key. It's pretty clear. Like looking at from the front, I know I got a little dirty, but hopefully you guys can see that. Like from the front here, it's looking pretty good. It's got some good viewing areas. Again, I'm not seeing any leaks underneath here, so I'm just kind of doing one of these underneath here. I'm not feeling anything, so those gaskets might actually be holding. But there it is, the finished product. And I guess let's go back up top and I'll tell you what I think about it.
Alright, so back up top, let's talk about the pros and cons of this guy right here. Starting with the pros, first of all, it's super clear. It's probably way more clear than any of the tubs I've used in the past. And even those are relatively clear, but this is, you have an open view of everything in here. Secondly, the air holes are actually a really good size. I very much appreciate that. They're not oversized, they're not too big. I was worried about that. And for something that's gonna fit in here, it's gonna be about 2 inches or less. So the air holes really have to be very size appropriate for that. And so kudos to them on that. That's a huge plus. I know this isn't really sold as a or as a tarantula cage, but this is the closest thing I've seen to one, and I'm overall pretty impressed with it. The downside, of course, the cons, the biggest one being the price tag, $25 for this thing. As you guys have seen, I've made other stuff in the past that's come in far less than that. That is just as effective, but maybe not quite as presentable. The fact it holds substrate is a huge pro. We're gonna make sure that happens over long term. So I'll keep an eye on this thing to make sure it doesn't start leaking or doesn't have one of the rubber gasket things fly off again or break. If that happens, I do have 3 spare ones and 4 if I can find the one that flew off somewhere. But overall, I think I'm pretty happy with it. Will I buy more of these? I think I might get a couple more. I don't think I'm gonna have this replace all of my tarantula cages going forward, but I think for some I really want to present as more of a showpiece. They're gonna go on something like this, and then other ones I'll have in just kind of what makes it work, and the ones that I'm not gonna look at as much, or maybe they're more borrowers, so I don't get to see much as much anyways. I'll have in kind of a traditional, really useful box, which is what I use from Staples. Anyways, that's pretty much it for today. That's going to do it. I do apologize, it's been a long time since I posted a video. I finally got my camera back, so I'm very happy about that. But yeah, that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. If you do like the video, make sure to like it down below. If you have any comments, let me know what your thoughts are on this thing in the comment section as well. I love talking to you guys. I love when you guys leave comments. It makes my days. When my phone goes off and it's a comment from my YouTube channel, you have no idea how happy I am. Like, I just blow up with excitement. So if you guys want to leave some more comments, I really appreciate it. And secondly, if you're watching this video and you're not subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to. And if not, I understand as well. Give me a few more videos to kind of prove myself. But as far as a few more videos that we have coming up, we do have the hot sauce challenge coming up next. Or maybe not next, but maybe next. Yeah, that makes sense. So we'll have that shortly as well. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.